Oh my gosh, the game crashed. The game crashed. I can't believe it. This is incredible. I love Slapshot. Look at this. Look at this. It just gave up. Let's try to start it up. Let's play it. Let's play Slapshot Rebound. Let's turn on Slapshot Rebound and let's play Slapshot Rebound. The crowd's still around. Let's play some Slapshot. Let's play some Slapshot. Why? Why me? Why now? Hang on while Windows reports the problem to Microsoft. I don't think they care. Now let's try it again with Vulcan. Watch the stream die for like a minute. Alright, sick. What's the password? Sick. Alright, we're in the second. I'm going back to the Shadow Realm. It did it again. It did it again. What the fuck? It did it again. Why doesn't it like me? Why doesn't it like me? I'm not allowed to stream this game anymore. I think that's the takeaway. It's doing it now. It's doing it now. Did you see that? Did you see? It won't launch on either option now. I don't even have that many things open. I have the bot thing that like tracks all the stats and whatever, and it like changes my scenes for me. That is the only thing that's like consumable. Like I don't. Irv, fix the game, please. I don't know what the problem is. It has to be a me problem. It has to just be me. Anyway, back to the game. We're in the third. What are the shots? Wow. Wow. I can't believe you missed that much of the game. Unbelievable. Alright, I'm not gonna like cast this super seriously, but I do want to like talk as this game goes on. Max Zombie Jaws, Lucky, and Akatak gonna be playing for the central attackers. We have Chet X, Skeet Shooter 42, and Louise playing for the Bird Killers here tonight. This is a North American Central game from our central region. Nobody has a division yet, officially. Maybe behind the scenes there is, who knows? I do, but you don't. Carries, hello, hope you're having a great day. Same with Beefus, Con. Good luck, Max Zombie Jaws. Hopefully my game doesn't crash. It's not been happy today. We'll see if it switches over. We're live. Did you see it? Did you see it? Great. You gotta zig. I typed it right though. So the game doesn't launch with the normal settings. But it will launch with Vulkan. However, the game will not launch with Vulkan. So I don't. There's not really winning in this situation. It's more like just hoping to stay alive. But we'll see if ChadX can surmount the defense that Lord Osprey showed us in that last game. But this should be a middle to higher end central region game based on the preseason seeding. That wasn't a good reflection of the thing that I just said, but that's part of the caster's career. I'm not casting right now. However, I am still a caster, so things I say just will not come true. Like, I will be happy one day. Or that one might be... I really hope. It's the first time I've seen a lot of these players play. It's been a while since I've sat in the caster's booth and gotten to dissect some Slapshot. Like, going into this game, Luis has complained that he's on 400 ping. This is the game you picked to cast Darth. How dare you? But I'm not going to tell you how much ping he has, because then I'd be feeding the beast. Much like Max Zombie Jaws was feeding Lucky for that shot. Great spot. Big save. Big. Oh, I thought he had that second. Barely trickling over top of the stick. I might have fully cleared the stick. I think that hit the body, and that's when it changed direction. A good centering feed. Max Zombie Jaws has gotten a lot better over the years. He's one of the few players that have stuck with it. Skeet with a huge shot, cutting that lead in half. I'll be curious how these two teams do in the regular season. I honestly have no idea where they're gonna place. If it's gonna be Central A, Central B. It's not my call to make now. Is the prediction, will Darth's game crash? It will. I can guarantee it. Before the end of the game. It'll crash twice. What's up, Gubs? You're having a great day. Holy cow, 50 months. It's insane. Oh, great. I feel so old. I hope the Northern Hills Voodoo have been doing alright. I miss you and Mithrandir and... really the whole vibe of your team. I don't know what it was about you guys, but... you guys in the Canada Camel were big talking points amongst, like the Season 1 Open Committee. Thanks for the sub cherries. Hope you're having a great day. But it's the start of the winter 2026 season. I don't think we had any games yesterday because we were still figuring out the whole shebang. But tonight, we got a couple. Good pick there by Akatek. Welcome to the SPLBARN. We have a few more bells and whistles, but also a few less than SPL net broadcasts. Because I haven't fleshed out the whole system yet. I want to make it so I can set up my laptop to run this automatically. The only things I have left to automate is the period changing and the shot totals. And then this is entirely automatic, and I can just set my laptop up in a lobby and just let it go. And it'll just do it all for me. And that'll mean more games shown. What's up, Solus? Haven't seen you in a hot second. What a shot! Oh, that was beautiful. Tic-tac-toe. That was nice. Of course, if you're just tuning in, you haven't kept up with SPL in the past while. Lucky is one of our best prospects in the game. I would put him in our top, I would say top 20 players at the moment. Comfortably in the top 20. He played a lot with Mace last season with the Dragons, if I remember right. Or maybe that was 2 seasons ago. But he's been practicing a lot. He's really made a name for himself here in the Slapshot Premier League. Good save there by Ched. I think he's got his call. As long as Ched can get his passing game down, he could be a solid 3. I can see him. What a shot by Luis. I think it just goes without saying that he might be at the top of his game here tonight. Like, look at that. Pure talent. How can you put up 2 goals with only 1 shot? Only Luis could do that. Absolutely spectacular. Ski with an empty net. He scores! Oh, look at him go. The second shot of the game. That's pretty neat, right? You like that emotion? We'll see if it comes back. Well, that's the end of the first. 3-5's our score going into the first intermission. Central Attackers on top by 2. I call Lucky a prospect. He's been around long enough to not be one anymore. I think he's played, what, 3 seasons pro? But to me, everybody is a prospect, except, like, Cherries and Gubby. Because that's the era of Slapshot I grew up in. Let's see if the game crashes. And there it goes. And there it goes. And there it goes. And it's never coming back. Pay out the believers. I don't know, man. This is the only... It's like whenever Min stopped casting Slapshot. I think it was Season 1 playoffs. It was the Toronto Penguins in their quarterfinal series. I streamed it. And we, like, co-commentated on it because Min's internet just would not let her cast the games. Maybe the passing of the torch has to happen now, where Slapshot literally doesn't allow me to open it and show a full game. So I cannot cast the game anymore. After all this work. Luis with a shot. I think that shot was respectable. I think that shot... It might have been a bad omen, now that I'm thinking about it. I could never play this game at a competitive level. I wouldn't have the mind to go in front of Ched there. I'd be out in the OV office waiting my time, just for my moment, you know? I'd just be hanging out, asking for someone to pass me the rock like Agent P. What a shot by Luis. There's like no angle there. Can we get it from his point of view? Bang. Thanks, production. You're welcome, me. It is preseason. This game doesn't really matter. I think it will be funny to watch the standings change because everybody's just in a big lump. Every region, every team is just in one giant division. And that means that by the end of preseason, if any team doesn't lose one, they're all tied for first. And I think that's going to be really funny. Every team during preseason... This is the first time we're doing preseason. Every team has 2 matchups that they can play. If they don't play, we're not going to punish anybody, but... It's a neat warm-up for both the casters, the staff, the players, the captains. there's a lot of new team managers here this season. And it's been a good warm-up for them to understand what it means to be a team manager, captain, general manager. All three of those terms are synonymous. You're the guy scheduling the matches. You're the guy reporting the score afterwards. It's been a good learning curve. It's been a nice little buffer state we found for this season. I think we'll bring it back. As time wanes on, I'm sure less and less people will care about like a preseason game, but I think it'd be neat for those that do care, because on the off chance, I don't think this scrim would have happened without like a preseason setting, with the league setting it up and facilitating it. Like up in pro, you get a lot of scrims. Back whenever Delu, I think he was my first scrim with the villagers. Back whenever I was on the Victoria Vengeance. That was a lot of fun. But back then, such a different atmosphere. The game was new, the league was new. Nobody really knew what it meant to lift the puck. Ah, that was almost a good one-timing position. But nobody knew what the meta of the game was. Everyone was still hooked on Slapshot, like hooked on Phonics. With the Choco Coco, just ram it into the boards and pinch it down the ice and just score and win open without a loss. I think they're one of 6 open teams to have done that prior to season 16. I've been out of the loop for about a year with the open division specifically. But like now it's so refined. Any of these teams could have been challenger back in what, 2019? Where's this broadcast notification? My game crashes every period, Milk. I'm not pinging people for this. We're hanging out. We're literally hanging out. We're watching Slapshot, and then whatever technical difficulties happen is just part of the. It's the price of admission. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the game. I can't launch Slapshot. What's wrong with the PC? That's what I want to know. Is it because I'm still in Windows 10? It can't be. Unity did have an update. I do know this. I don't... Oddshot doesn't give me money anymore. Is it considered breaking the NDA? I think it is. I'm going to stop talking. I don't think it's Windows 10 either, but Unity did have an update for the version. I don't think Irv updates Unity, though. So I don't think it would matter. That's the end of the second period. 7-4 is our score. The Central Attackers from Vader are in the lead by 3. But, I mean, you're going to see it here. I'm just going to switch to this scene preemptively. And it just kills itself. Here, I'm going to show you... So there's these 3 options, right? I can only get it to launch with Vulcan. Like if I set it to normal and I hit play, it works. Never mind. What graphics card do you have? I have a decent computer. Does this dox me? Oh, did the lobby not start? Here, does this dox me? I don't know if it does. This is what I got. This is what I got. I got a 3060. And it's fine. And it's fine. This isn't the monitor I'm using. The monitor I'm using is... I think it's this one. Yeah. But, like, it's weird that this doesn't populate. Like, none of the system information ever works. Is it just Slapshot? It was just Slapshot. I guess the lobby crashed. The lobby never started. And alright, we're at least for the 3rd period. Drivers all updated? I don't know, because I had to revert my RTX 3060 back a few versions because Blender 4.0 will not support a certain studio driver that the 3060 had, so I had to take it back and manually install a certain version of it, because I need the studio driver. I can't have like the gaming driver, or else I can't do certain things that I need to do. Primarily as I was learning how to train AI voices for Helldivers 2 mods, because I wanted to make models for the 2005 Star Wars Battlefront 2 voices, so I could put them into the Helldivers game to make it feel more Star Wars-y, like the Star Wars game I want. And so I was learning all that, and I need the studio drivers for that, but not the newest studio drivers. I needed like what is now 8 months old studio driver, so that's what I have. So it could very well be that. But every other driver is up to date except that one. That one I have a very specific version that I need to use. But like now it's fine, and Lucky scores. Look at that. 8-4. It's very strange. It could also be that I'm running Minbot on this computer. That's the only difference between this broadcast and the last broadcast. I don't know. It's weird. I think it's fine now. However, this is the last period and we will not know if it's fine now. I guess I could start a practice match with bots after this is over and see if it crashes again. But yeah, so for those of you just tuning in, is Minbot new? Minbot is new. I have Minbot listening to every SPL thread. If you ping the bot and tell it when, it'll automatically assign that game to a database. So if we're in, like, let's say for this one, the Berry Bird Killers are taking on the Vader Central Attackers. One of them pinged the bot saying, today at 10 p.m. And then it would read the title of the thread, the C7 Bird Killers versus, you know, the home team versus away team. And it would split it up into 3 different strings. You have your C7, which is the game's ID. None of those ever repeat with my thread bot. Or no, they do. Oh, this is gonna be an issue. Every week they're gonna repeat, I think. No, they don't, because the first, it goes 1.1 for like week 1, game 1. It won't repeat. We're fine. So it'll read the first string as the game's ID, then it'll read the home team, it'll ignore the verses and read the away team, and put that all into a database. And then from the command, or the ping, I don't use commands, I don't know how to use / commands with Discord yet. So I made it, if you ping the bot, now it listens. And so if you ping it and say today at 7 p.m., it'll automatically think you're Eastern Standard Time, and it'll record that. And it'll like translate that into like a date time. And so from that, it's a Google spreadsheet. And from that spreadsheet, if anyone in the SPL staff server in Caster's chat specifically pings the bot without any other message, it'll pull up all of the entries for today. I don't know if West Coast is going to mess with that because they play games like at 1 a.m. But that's going to be something we figure out this season. Another thing it does, if you upload any JSON file into a thread, it'll ping open committee and staff. Because I haven't, it's all one lump sum right now. Everyone's in the same division. I don't think open committee can do logs right now because I haven't set it up, but staff can. So it's batting 50% with that one. And then I have a bunch of, like, if you ping the bot and say a certain phrase in the thread, it'll like respond with another set response. Which I should make a at minbot how or help, and it just tells you how the bot works. But it works for now. I haven't. This is the stress test week. It's only gone horribly wrong once, so that's a big plus. I think it does everything I need it to do. The only thing it doesn't do is change League Republic stuff. But I don't care enough. Aw, Chad. No. He'll get there. By the end of the season, he's going to be hitting that shot. Believe you me. I feel like the Bird Killers played pretty good tonight. I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like they played a great game. I didn't talk a whole lot about the game. I was also really off on the shot totals. Holy cow. My shots were 6 to 13. That is not the numbers on the screen. Yeah, there's a solid showing from Ched and Skeet in one of their... The first time I've ever seen them, I thought they played pretty well against what is a... I would wager could be a Central A team. But then again, I'm not in Central A. And I'm not calling the shots with division seeding. So, it's not up to me. What was I gonna do? I had something I wanted to do. Oh yeah, let's see if the game crashes whenever I go into like, into a bot game. Let's just throw like, that's my teammates. Let's make that 3. It's just fine now. It's just fine. I have Meat Sale on my team. It's pretty cool. Anyway. Play the goal animation. You won't. That's right. You listen to me. Yeah, that was pretty neat. I don't know why the game crashed. I couldn't tell you why. Every time the lobby started, my game would just kill itself. And, not in a good way. Not that there is a good way, but you know what I mean. It would give up. And I was ready to give up on it. But now that it's normal, I don't understand why regular Slapshot wouldn't launch. So weird. I could launch it with Vulcan, but with Vulcan it would crash at whenever the lobby leader would click start game and it would try to load all the assets into the game. Vulcan would crash. But like normal Slapshot Rebound, it would just launch and then it would be a white screen. Well, it would be a black screen. Then if I clicked on it, it would be a white screen. And then Microsoft would like make a crash report, which is weird that it wasn't Unity trying to make the crash report. It was Microsoft. I don't know, man. I'm not smart enough for this. But the bot works, the caster tool works. That's all I'm looking for. I didn't drop any frames after the first little bit. Yeah, the stream could have went better. But all things considered, it didn't go awful. I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta get up at 6 tomorrow to go and deliver boxes. So thanks for hanging out, watching Slapshot with me. Hope you all have a great afternoon, a great evening, and a great night. Why does Slapshot hate me?